Welcome to this SEMYOU screencast. In this screencast, we'll take a tour through the registration process and the first few steps you'll need to take to get your cloud office set up. To activate your SEMYOU account, the first step will be to fill out this registration form. First, select which country you're registering in, such as the United States, and then select your state, and then your city. Next, you'll need to select what type of account you're registering for, either business or private. This information will be very important in regards to invoicing later on. Next, enter your first and last name. Optionally, your phone number and a valid email address. It's absolutely necessary that you enter a valid email address, since you'll have to verify the account via an email sent to the address after registering. Now, enter your organization's name. Now, you'll set up your user ID. The first step will be to decide on your cloud office's name. Most people go with something incorporating their organization's name, like CRX1, for example. Then, you can define your own personal username and choose a password. You'll want to choose a good, strong password here. And the bar here on the side will let you know how strong the one you've chosen is. The last step here is to choose which of the apps you'd like to try out. A 30-day free trial is available for any of these apps, which is an excellent opportunity to learn which ones are right for your company. You can select as many as you wish from this list, but we highly recommend starting off with just a few that you are especially interested in to avoid feeling overwhelmed and because you'll only get one chance to test each application. And don't worry, if there are any which you don't choose to test right away, you'll have another opportunity to try them out via the administration panel in the future. So after you've made your choices, enter the verification code here and click Create My Account. In doing so, you're agreeing to all of SEMYOU's terms and conditions. And if you'd like to learn more about these, you can click the links here for details. So now, we see that we're on the account landing page and that your Cloud Office account has been successfully created. You've completed the first step, the registration process, and you'll see here that the verification email has been sent to you. If it seems you haven't received this email, please check your spam or junk mail folder to ensure that it hasn't been sent there by accident. After you verify your email account, you'll then have immediate access to your Cloud Office's administration panel, and you're on your way to getting started with SEMYOU. After verifying your account, you can log into your Cloud Office's administration panel here. Enter your Cloud Office ID, and then your personal username and password to sign in. And here we have the dashboard view of your Cloud Office's administration panel. In this application, you can manage every aspect of your Cloud Office, including users, groups, settings, licenses, and you also have access to the SEMYOU App Store. Let's take a closer look. Under the User tab, you have an overview of all the current users of your Cloud Office. Here, you can add new users. You can deactivate or lock users if necessary, and you can manage all your current users easily and efficiently. Under the Licenses tab, you have an overview of your current licenses. We selected 3 trial versions when we demonstrated the registration process, and they're shown here. You'll notice that you have a month for the trial period. And then, after this period's over, the trial versions will be deactivated, and you'll have the opportunity to purchase licenses for the full version. Under the Assign Licenses tab, you can see which users have been assigned licenses for each of your apps, and how many licenses are still available for each. Since Mia Connor was registered as the owner of the Cloud Office, she's shown as having been assigned a license for all 3 applications, and has access to all 3. To use your apps, you can access them directly via the Apps link here. Here, you'll see a list of the URLs for each one of your apps, where you can log in and access each one. Under the Settings tab, you have a general overview of all of the settings for your Cloud Office. Under the Security tab, you can set password restrictions, and also set any IP restrictions if you wish. You can also set an administration security password here for any users who might have access to this administration panel. Under the Payment tab, you can enter your invoice address and data and select a payment method. This will be very important when it comes time to make purchases in the future. Please be sure to be accurate with all the information you enter regarding your organization. The payment information will only be necessary when it comes time to renew licenses. Trial licenses are all free for their duration of 30 days. Under the App Store tab, you're able to browse through all of the apps which are currently available from SEMYOU. This view, under Apps, gives you an overview of all of the apps. If you select any of the apps, you'll be able to see the pricing plans available for it. There's always a free trial version for each app. And then there are different pricing plans depending on how many licenses you need, which you can purchase easily by clicking the Add button, which will then add it to your cart. Thank you for joining us for this SEMYOU screencast.